I'm just thinking how just fucking weird it sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds exactly like Second Life, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
I did that where instead of watching a video of a band play, I went in and watched a video of people fucking. Like it was in the red light district.
Really? Yeah. Isn't that all they
had like
have
a porno
there?
theater? Yeah, I got a popcorn. I got you get free popcorn in the lobby, and then I had I got some money somehow. I don't know. I went around begging, and people gave me some money, and I went into this like sex shop in there, and I bought like a big ass paddle, and then and I got like a giant boner that I could put on my character. So what we did. It's been a while since I told this story. I was in there under the, supposedly like to research. I was supposed to be in there to research for a story I wrote on prostitutes in the game. And we had a little fun with it too. So we had,
it wasn't fun otherwise.
So I took my clothes off and got just butt naked and had the erection. And then I was holding hold on.
I'm editing this so selectively.
And then I had a bucket of popcorn in one arm and then like this big ass like spank paddle in the other. And I'd walk around the street and I'd go up to there'd be like furries and shit in there. And I'd just start beating them. And then be like, heal, you beast of, thou foul beast of burden. And then they immediately start flipping out, told me I was going to get banned from the area, whatever they call it, the sim or something, if I didn't get my clothes on and stop beating people. That it was violating their personal space and shit. Wow. So then after that, we... Look at Ryan. Rory,
what could possibly come after?
Gonna die.
This is why that game's fun. I got to go back in there, man. So Rory was in there with me, and I was Rory was in there with me, and I was supposed to go in and see what happens, when you go in for one of these virtual prostitution things. So I told him to trail me, watch my back, call the police if I don't come out, right? And he somehow started entertaining himself when I was walking around this prostitute hotel, and he had this most disgusting character ever. The thing in this game is you want to make really gorgeous looking characters, or as far as you can make them in this very ugly game. And he made the most messed up thing ever where the guy, his shoulders were 4 feet across, but his legs were like toothpicks, and his head was all mouse shaped, and it looked like it was sculpted out of Play-Doh by a blind fool. So he's running around with that guy naked, but he bought a
someone in there's probably into that too.
He got some kind of a flying scooter from someone. He was flying over the area. So he also he found a way to replicate items. So he had these red dildos, and he was throwing these down from the sky and raining them all over.
This is just nonsense. This is nonsense.
It's not. So hold on, check this out. So
this isn't real.
He's throwing so many of these down that it's lagging the entire world because the game is meant to run on low rent physics, but every time this thing falls from the sky, it's got to simulate the physics of it. So by basically creating a thunderstorm of red dildos, it's lagging it for everyone in their game. And meanwhile, I'm in the room with this chick, and she's telling me how it works, and pulling up, her character will hold up a picture frame, and it'll be a real picture or something of something. I ain't gonna say what that something was.
You mean an actual photo?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
what crosses the line? You won't tell us what was in the picture? You'll tell us about the thunderstorm of red dildos.
So then I told Rory, I was
Shawn has some propriety here.
I was oh shit, get in here, because she told me, she's make your character lay down on the bed, and I was dude, Rory, get me out of here. So he comes charging up the stairs, and it's supposed to be a locked door, but he figured out you could just walk right through it because it's not actually locked. It's everyone's just got to play along with the fiction, right? It's locked, so I won't go in. And he just phases right through the door in all of his retarded, disgusting glory, and then comes in and walks up to the prostitute and goes, "Look into my eyes when you do that." And then she's "I'm sorry, I don't know who this is. Could you please get out?" And she kept telling him to leave because she couldn't see us talk. We were in ventrilo.
So she didn't know that you guys knew each other.
Yeah, and so I kept telling him to barge in, and she's "Okay, let's go to the penthouse." And there's supposed to be the sky elevator, and it takes you up to this penthouse in the sky. And she's "You wait at the elevator, and I'll buzz you in." And it's it's kind of the equivalent. It simulates real life, where it's like when this light turns green, hit it and get in the elevator and come up. But so I would tell Rory, of course, hurry up and get over here and come up with me. And then so we'd come up and she'd be like, oh God, he's back. And she'd kick him out into the world and he'd walk his way back to the elevator again. It's kind of like a shitty platformer, when you get to the very top and you fall off and you got to go all the way back up. So then I would run over to the door and, whoa, what's this? And I accidentally hit the wrong button, but of course I was buzzing him back up to come back up into the room. Yeah, you can have some fun in Second Life.
William Gibson predicted all of this.
I was thinking that earlier. It is very Neuromancer-like.